course we're gonna be rising. That's crazy. Please. Oh God, thank you. Hey guys, glad to be right here just again and again. We're gonna be testing our strategy today. I don't know how it actually gonna be for us today. Got some doubts about that. But anyway, starting, I hope in a good mood, maybe will help. So let's try. Let's get it on, just as always. 1 minute is gonna be the period, 700 right here. We're gonna proceed to all the indicators that we're gonna use. Volume oscillator, nice one. I kind of love it, and I've been sharing that already. Here is gonna be momentum, and that's nice that all these two indicators are a little bit different and based on the different things. Of course, 2 is sometimes not enough to the perfect strategy, but we're gonna try to handle that. And 10 seconds is gonna be the period of the candle. And the last one is going to be currency pairs. With the biggest payouts. Today is like 87. That's fine. I think the biggest one I've seen right here in 90, maybe 92. So 5%. We're gonna take that. Okay, here we are with our chart and with our start. And what I gotta tell you right here with this type of strategy, I'd rather be choosing some easy situations, because there's not enough tools just to handle something that it's kind of hard. My first impression was that this trend of getting upward is going to be continuing, and I must say that momentum gave me that. And what about the volume oscillator? That's some question about that. But anyway, I've been just expecting that it's going to be the continuing of that pattern. We got the long volume continuous falling, and so we got to get back to some levels of this chart to be like somehow normal position. It's the Plateau, I think, and or it's just such a slowly rising. I hope we're gonna be all fine, because I need this latest candle to be that green, yes. Or maybe we were just correct, look at that. But all of this bad just went to that flat basis where I was just like, oh my God. The first impression, no. After the latest one, the first impression we're gonna get upward, but the first impression in generally that's the peak, that's the plateau, we're gonna get downward. But right here we made it again for the upward trend. That's just the vision. I don't know how to explain that, because out of that exact strategy, this is a little bit unclear how we could make this bad. It's a little bit like a magic. And when I tell you that's the bad strategy, actually, that was the peak and the plateau. That's crazy. And you know that I do not recommend take the situations where the chart is just flat, when the candles just switching from the green to orange, and nothing much happening. That's bad for your nervous system, and that's bad for everything. Sometimes it's bad for your profits. So look at this chart now. I mean, when it's just zooming, it looks completely different, and it looks like obvious. Of course, we're going to be rising. I think here I would recommend to add maybe the fractal, maybe parabolic star, something that is going to be located on chart, just to see the massive tendency. That's going to be easier right here. Even we, of course, can see that by our own eyes, but with that type of indicator, that's going to be more predictable. And this one is just like that. I'm going to raise the bat and I'm going to have it as an upward one. I think we're going to be continuing that trend. That switched, but I kind of love volume oscillator, but is right here. It looks like there's two separate indicators, no strategy at all, just you and the chart. we're just trying to actually get over you. Okay, what is that going on right here at the chart? That's again the Plateau. And as you know it from the first bat, that may happen, like everything may happen. Everything. You may went downward, you may went upward. There's nothing much to tell you about that. I'm sorry, guys. I tried. That's it. Let's have it as a profit. I'm gonna make 2 more bets. I'm just gonna quit. So delete it. I hate it. That's not even a strategy. So me, in the beginning of this video, guys, you need to choose the easiest situations. You need to choose simple situations. You need to be right here. It's gonna be so easy for you, so working. Me, high volatility, high volatility, high volatility. I'm into it. If I'm being honest, that's the best situation that I could find, and I think that's the just unlucky combination of the market and that strategy. So I am just right here as a clown. I feel like a fool, complete, and just trying to prove you right, to prove me right to you. Guys, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm suffering. I'm just trying to get the max out of it, just to finish this video because I already started it, but that's crazy. How many seconds left? 6. Okay. I'm gonna wait for that. No, of course, and you look now at the momentum, you're just like, that's obvious, you've been downward, look at the momentum, that's so obvious. Yep, that's obvious when you look, back. But in the moment when you are making your decisions, that's bold. Okay, let's make this one as the last one. I think we're gonna get upward. I think that momentum gonna be just at the bottom and gonna break back. So yes, I think that's gonna be just like that. I hope so. That's the typical bottom situation, and momentum being that low. Of course, it could be flat, and that would mean that when the momentum or any line indicators flat in the lower position of its own chart, that means we're gonna get downward. But I think yes, that's gonna be all fine. Please. I'm just gonna be. Let's go. Please. Oh God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was awful. That was just a disaster. I hate you. Oh my God. Nothing could happen. No, nothing could help us today. This is what I plan to tell you. This is what I plan to say. Just because you may see it, when the strategy is way more simplified and 2 indicators not combined, there is nothing you can actually take from that. Nothing you can take from it. That's not even an information, not an additional one. This is controversial information that actually makes you doubt more, feel like a fool, make mistakes, make profits if you are lucky. But we are right here not for the luck. We are right here for the knowledges, for the tools, and that's why just modify that strategy. Do not use it right there, right here, and like that, just because you're risking, and there is no reason for that.